There have been more than 2,600 Americans killed with guns since the Tucson tragedy back in January. And now, for the first time since the shootings, victims' families are joining law enforcement and elected officials to endorse a plan to fix the U.S. gun background check system. Reporter Bradford Dorek traveled to Tucson to hear from those directly affected by this tragedy.
Gabe would have supported this 100%.
Ross Zimmerman talks about his son Gabe, who was gunned down during the Tucson tragedy. His death is the first time in our nation's history that a congressional staff member was killed in the line of duty. Ross spoke out in support of President Obama's call of requiring instant background checks for U.S. gun buyers.
Individuals can buy weapons of unimaginable destructive capability in this country freely. There's a lot of responsibility that should go with that, isn't there?
The proposed law aims at improving the Do Not Sell database to close any holes in the system that allow dangerous people access to guns.
Common sense rules to keep guns out of the hands of felons, drug abusers, the mentally ill, and other dangerous people.
Stricter gun laws might have prevented Jared Loughner from opening fire, killing 6 and injuring 13, including Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords in this Safeway parking lot. Loughner's name wasn't included on the Do Not Sell list, despite the fact that he was rejected from the Army due to drug use. Tucson shooting survivor Patricia Maish said it was a shame a gun was placed in his hands.
Because of his records were not entered in the system, he was able to purchase a gun and commit these murders.
You don't hand just anybody a weapon that can be pointed at another human being and used to kill that human being.
In Tucson, Bradford Dworek, Cronkite News.
More than 250,000 Americans have signed a petition calling on President Obama and Congress to fix the gun background check system. 75% of registered gun owners also support instant background checks for all gun purchasers.